Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So there are three shastras, Bhagavad Gita, then Srimad Bhagavatam, and above that is Caitanya Caritamrta. So these are the three things that I was talking about. So Bhagavad Gita is for Janata, for different yogas and this and everything, for the normal people about philosophy. It's very basic. It's like the bachelor's degree. But then Srimad Bhagavatam is actually advanced, very high. It's more of devotion, more deep. And that's what we are actually planning to really do. And then after that, with the Caitanya Caritamrta, which is actually very, very, very advanced, very high. So if you see that, Bhagavad Gita started with war. Krishna was completely confused. He threw away the thing. I'm not going to fight. No, I'm going to women, begging bowl, and then I will beg. That's what he was saying. Then after that, at the end, what happened? And they went to Saranagati. He said, "Oh, Krishna, yes, I am at your disposal. Whatever you tell me to do, I will do it." Yes. So he infused anger actually. So without anger, how can he fight? So see, look at it, completely opposite, right? So that is basically how our life is also. Our life is also, we are in war. So many things we have, struggle. But when you do the Saranagati, then everything will be peaceful. And then after this Saranagati, that is where Srimad Bhagavatam picks up. When we do Saranagati, oh Lord, you take care of everything. When we do the Saranagati, then it goes on with all the Lord's pastimes and everything. The bhaktas of Lord Vishnu, bhaktas of Srimad Narayan, bhaktas of Krishna. Like that it goes, and there are 12 cantos. These 12 cantos actually are mapped to I think I really showed that last time anyway. So mapped to the canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And it starts with Saranagati, ends with Nama Sankirtan. Nama Sankirtan. See, Hare Krishna, Rabbi chanted. And then during the Arati, we are doing Nama Sankirtan. So Nama Sankirtan is singing the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. So like that is Nama Sankirtan. That's what we will do. So that is basically, see Bhagavatam, start with Saranagati and Nama Sankirtan. Caitanya Caritamrta, we are not yet there yet. Starts with the Nama Sankirtan, where Srimad Bhagavatam ends, and then finally what it would also give? Krishna Prema it gives. Which is something probably we'll understand the glory later. Okay? So now, this is what that I was talking about, the conclusion. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshaya isyami machusaha. Throw out all the religions, because in Kali Yuga, all the religions are fake religions. Because Kali. 5,000 years ago, Lord left this Lord Krishna left the planet, so he gave the control to Kali for a reason. I will tell you, there is a lot of things, because it's all his plan. Kali takes the control, and anything that any new religion that started after that, all fake. We see that, right? This is what the problem is, and they will be everywhere. That's the Kali Yuga. But those fortunate souls which really take, they surrender to the Lord, they will be saved. They will come and He will give the connection so that we get engaged in the right dharma. This is where we are all here. So He says that throw out everything. He already predicted that is going to happen. Sarva dharma and all the throw that out. Only take me. That's it. Completely abandon everything. All the dharmas mean including your own your own other things, naimic things, mean temporary things. No, you just surrender unto me. I will take care of you. Okay. Now what does the Srimad Bhagavatam concludes? Nama Sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranamo dukkha samanas tam namami harim param. Do congregational chanting. Together, congregation means we have to do the Nama Sankirtan or chanting together with the devotees. That is 1,000 times superior than we ourselves doing alone. And to that Hari, I am actually Harim Param. So that is the conclusion of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now the Srimad Bhagavatam is actually the topmost of all the scripture they say. It's a sloka. I am not going to go in detail because we'll come later. Now, what exactly the conclusion of Caitanya Caritamrta that I talked about are very advanced. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tuje Namaha. He is Prema Purushottama. We have Maryada Purushottama who is Ram. We have Leela Purushottama Krishna. But they cannot give prema. Prema bhakti means something very high, very, very high, which as we grow, we will understand. It's very probably not easy to really get into that grasp for, to start with. But that is the highest one, even gods cannot get it. That is where we are going there. That's the third step there. All right. So, I was telling about this Bhagavatam is always going on. It is not saying that something that we have got in this world as Srimad Bhagavatam, that's all it. No. That is only the eternal pastime, eternal leelas of the Bhagavan that is going on all the time in all the planetary systems. Once in the day of Lord Brahma, which is 4.32 plus 4.32, that is 8.64 billion years, once Swayam Bhagavan from Goloka comes down. That happened 5,000 years ago. And in that Dwapar Yuga, then following the Kali Yuga is Dhanya Kali. It's a special Kali. That is the only time we will be hearing about this Nama Sankirtan and Prema Bhakti, everything. All the other Kali Yuga worse than this. So we are lucky in one way that we are really born in this particular Kali Yuga, and we are having, Lord is arranging us to really engage in devotion one way or other, some or other, whatever we can do. So this is basically, the nutshell is, yes, these leelas are always going on, and how they are all getting broadcasted to everybody. This is what the thing is. Because the Lord Anandadev, with his millions of tongues, can you imagine? He has so many. See, every head, look at our tongues. And he's actually speaking about the pastimes, like the leelas of that Swayam Bhagavan Krishna all the time. It's going on all the time. He has unlimited mouth. And could he ever complete describing the all leelas of Bhagavan? No. Even with some millions of tongues, he cannot. So this is, everyone is a channel. You can see that every mouth is a channel. We have TV, right? We have 500 channels, right? 500, like that, blah, 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 blah. Something will be going on in the television, isn't it? But you see, this channel is all spiritual. That's going on. Who are usually hearing? All the gods are hearing. Like that, Veda Vyasa also heard. You see the picture there? That's what we got, little bit, but not the everything. Whatever that he did it here, when he was here 5,000 years ago, not everything that we have got. I am going to talk about that little bit actually. So Lord Shiva got, then Veda Vyasa got. So this is how we got the Srimad Bhagavatam, which describes, this is the nectar, they say. And this Srimad Bhagavatam is so great that once a devotee reads and then or hears, and when he is just attracted there, and then when he's reading, he will afterwards, he will not have any taste in any other scripture, any other Purana. Finished. This is also said in the same Srimad Bhagavatam by Veda Vyasa has really written that. They will never have any other, no. So the channel is basically how they really get it. That is why, unlike other manifested religions, these temporary faulty or fake religions, in this Kali Yuga, they have a time. Oh yeah, this time, and then they are asking, hey, your Vedas don't have any time, nobody recorded. It's eternal. It's always there. Why do you want to put a name there? And they are saying this all manifested. No, you just, all those divine personalities and yogis and the rishis, they could completely receive all those, all the pastimes. That was what was written. Okay, now a story. Once, Parvati Devi, who is Parvati Devi? You are Shiva, Parvati, right? God, right? Yeah. So once what happened was, because Lord Shiva knows Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is a Purana about all the thing whatever Krishna did. Krishna, when he came, he did so many nice things. Remember he was killing, the Putana and also dancing on the Kaliya. Remember Kaliya dance and all the things. He did so many things, right? So all the things are there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And then Lord Shiva, he knows so much. Okay, so because he's always, remember how Lord Shiva is, or did you see the picture? Like this always, right? He's meditating, right? What is going on? He's seeing everything. He's receiving all the things, whatever that in the spiritual world, whatever that is happening, he will understand. He will see it because he has 3 eyes, right? Remember, he has 3 eyes, right? Oh, we have only 2 eyes. Now, these eyes are also, it's not so powerful. If we put off the light, nothing you can see. It will be dark. You will be just, hitting the wall here and there. Oh my God. Oh, see, isn't it? But those eyes, the spiritual eyes are no problem. Yeah, you understand? Okay, so once Parvati Devi asked Lord Shiva, oh Lord, I want to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from you. What is Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam is a story of what Krishna did. So Parvati Devi went, oh, please tell me. But then Lord Shiva said, all right, I am going to start. I can tell you. But once I start, you have to sit through all the way completely. Of course, I am not going to tell the whole thing today. So you are not going to sit through the whole thing. Right? So she said, all right. Okay, Parvati Devi said, no problem. I will sit the whole thing because Lord Shiva, when she starts to speak about all the stories about Krishna, he won't stop. He cannot stop because he will meditate and he will not know anything about what is going on outside. Okay, and he will be just telling, oh, this happened. All the slokas, like slokas, we will learn a lot of slokas. Okay, and the slokas, and he was telling, and then Parvati Devi was understanding. Oh yes, but then before she started, Lord Shiva said, but one condition, I am going to tell that, but when I get into the trance, trance means samadhi kind of, I cannot know, I won't know. I will keep on telling, but I don't know whether you are going to sleep or not, I don't know. So, I want to make sure that, only thing is, I will open only one ear. Okay, like this, I will be able to hear through that. And whenever I tell something, you have to say, oh, yes, very good. You have to say something. Okay, right? We say okay, right? Isn't it? So, you have to say that. Parvati said, yeah, I will do it, no problem. All right. Then Lord Shiva meditated. And then he went into the Samadhi, and Parvati was, see the picture there? So just listening to Lord Shiva was telling the Bhagavatam. He started from the beginning and it was going on. And then, because it has 12 cantos. Srimad Bhagavatam is this big book. I have it upstairs, okay? This big book, okay? So he was telling. But then, yes, Parvati was saying, yes, okay, good, understood, go. Okay. Then after some time, I hope you are not going to sleep. Parvati Devi slept. Okay. So she went to sleep. See, this is what happens, isn't it? But if a TV is there, we will never sleep, isn't it? And that is our problem. And if somebody is telling about Krishna, we will go to sleep. But you are not going to go to sleep, okay? I am going to tell you a lot of stories. Good. All right. So Parvati Devi was so... she went to sleep. But Lord Shiva was waiting for this okay, right? Okay signal. Isn't it? You have to say, okay, all right? Signal is not coming. But by that place, somebody was sitting. There was a parrot. A parrot was sitting nearby on the tree, on top of where Lord Shiva was sitting. Actually, I put it separately, but the parrot was right there on top of where Lord Shiva was telling. And parrot was listening to the Srimad Bhagavatam stories. And then, because parrot really knew that somebody has to say okay. But the okay is not coming because Parvati is not sleeping. Oh, then the parrot said, with the voice of Parvati Devi, he said, oh, it's good, very good, okay. Because the parrot can repeat what we say. Remember? She learned that, and then, okay. And Lord Shiva thought, okay, that's good. All right. Okay, next one. And next one he was going on, and Parvati Devi was completely... So it is going on there. And Lord Shiva, we did not know. Then the story was going and going. Who was hearing then? The parrot heard everything. And then, at the end, Lord Shiva opened his eyes and then came out of the samadhi. All right. Arey, Parvati was sleeping there. Arey, what happened? Oh, I went to sleep. When did you go to sleep? I think long time back. Sorry. But then, who was that person who was telling me okay and okay? Because Srimad Bhagavatam should be told only to those who want to hear. I am not supposed to tell everyone. Of course, so now he was wondering. Then who was that one telling okay to proceed? Then he was looking around. Nobody was there, and then looked up. What was there?
There's a sky.
The parrot. On the tree. What was that? The parrot was sitting there. Then he learned. This is the guy who really he told, okay, all right. Now I am going to kill you. You know why? Because if somebody who is not, that was the way the Srimad Bhagavatam is so high, okay? I am going to because you cheated. I am going to really, so he took a bow and arrow. Those days, no gun. It's only bow and arrow. Isn't it? Right? So he took a bow and arrow and he was chasing the bird and the bird, it was actually going and it flying and Lord Shiva was also chasing. And you know what happened there? That bird, just like that, it was flowing, and there was in far away there was an ashram. That ashram, there was a Muni there. That Muni was Vyasadeva. Remember I put a picture there? That same Vyasadeva was also there. He was going and he went into the mouth of the wife of Vyasadeva. Okay? Because how can we do that? Because he took the spiritual form. Okay? See, this is possible. You know what that parrot is? I will tell you a story again. That parrot is the parrot of Radharani. You know Krishna and Radharani? Radharani, right? So that parrot actually belonged to Radharani. When the Radha Krishna Leelas, all the things were finished, they were all about to go back to their own place, Goloka Vrindavan. Before they go, and Radharani took the parrot. Oh parrot, I have special things for you, because you cannot come with us now. You have to stay here. And then parrot was asking, no, I want to come with you. No, don't leave me alone. Then Radharani said, no. You do one thing, because you are going to listen to Bhagavatam, and also you are going to tell that Bhagavatam to someone. That's Parikshit Maharaj. I am going to come. And only after you do that, then you come back. So he said, okay, all right. But also she put one condition. When you are narrating, when you are telling the Bhagavatam, don't tell my name there. Because if you when you are telling my name there in the Bhagavatam, you will faint. If you faint, what happens? Then Bhagavatam cannot be taught. So don't tell my name. That was how the Bhagavatam be got. So that parrot is, whose parrot was then? Radharani's parrot. Okay, so it flew, and then just it took the spiritual form, and then of course it is spiritual form anyway, but only right, it just gone inside the mouth and they entered in. And he became Sukadeva Goswami. Sukha means parrot face. Remember the one who really told Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj is Sukadeva Goswami, because why he is called Sukadeva Goswami? Because he has the face similar to parrot. That is how it actually comes there. So now, what happened to Parikshit Maharaj is something that I am going to tell you. Okay, but the thing is, okay, listen again. Parikshit Maharaj was the son of Arjun's son. He was in that lineage. He was a king. He was ruling the world there, and he was, because all Krishna, Radha, and all everybody all went away, all gone back. One day he was actually going to visit the places around in his kingdom. What was his name? Parikshit Maharaj. So say again. Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj. Okay. He was so basically what all the Pandavas, remember Pandavas, all the Pandavas basically crowned the Parikshit Maharaj as the king of Hastinapur, and then along with Draupadi, everybody, they all went to Himalayas to relieve their bodies. Okay, so that's a different story. But then what happened was, he was visiting his kingdom, and once he really came to a place where he saw some horrible things happening there. What was that? There was one person, very cruel looking. Okay, that person was killing a cow. I mean, not killing, hurting a cow. He was cutting the legs. And that cow was limping on one leg. I don't know, it's not that clear, but I couldn't get a good picture actually. Okay, so that cow was limping with one leg. Can you walk with one leg? And it was weeping, and he had the sword, that person was about to knock the other leg also. That time Parikshit Maharaj came and saw, "Hey, what are you doing here? Stop it!" And seeing this one, he pulled out his sword, and he was about to cut off that person's head. That person, who was that person? That person, his name was Kali. That is what he is very cruel person. That Kali was the one who is really, now you can see that the dharma, look at here. Hindus say don't kill cow, and the other dharma, what they say? Kill cows. See the ulta. They got everything opposite. That's what Kali will do. That's exactly what Kali will do. And now it is increasing like crazy. But anyway, then he said, all right. He was about to kill the Kali. But then Kali immediately found, because he's a tricky guy, very tricky guy. He immediately fell down and caught hold of the feet of Parikshit Maharaj. Oh, please, excuse me, please, do not kill me. What are you doing here? No, there is no place for you. You cannot live here. No, please, do not kill me. Yeah, do not kill me. But then he was asking, please give, because there's no place, there is no, because he was about to kill, but then he was asking, please leave me alone, do not kill me. And then he was asking, please give some place, somewhere I can live. Then Parikshit Maharaj thought, okay, because he was a kind person, we would have probably killed, right? But he didn't do that. He took the sword back, put it back again. And then he said, okay, all right, I am going to give you only some horrible places because you are doing horrible things. What are the places that he really gave? Wherever people kill animals. Wherever people kill animals, you be there. And wherever people do what? Drink, wine, alcohol, you will be there. I think most of the people's refrigerator, I think Ali is there. Isn't it? That's where they keep all these things. Isn't it? And then gambling places. Gambling places also you be there. And then of course, wherever these, the pubs and all kinds of clubs there you be there also. Okay? So these are the 4 places. But then Kali said, no, in your kingdom we don't have any such things. No animal slaughtering, no intoxications, no gambling, no this kind of everybody is so good. They are good people. But then where can I go? I am homeless. Then, oh, please give me one more place. You know what was the thing that he asked? Guess what he would have asked?
He asked
Money?
money.
Yeah, you are good. That's what he asked. He said, give me wherever there is gold. Yes, let me stay there. See, now the problem is, this is the problem. Gold is problem. But we see the devotees. Isn't it what we have? Just no gold, nothing. But whereas you see the others. This is the situation. And Kali immediately got that, ha, 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 ha. He loudly laughed. From where he was laughing? He got into the crown of the king. Because it was made of gold. He was laughing so louder. Ha, 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 now I got it. I got you. Look at him. Parikshit Maharaj was so kind. But in fact, what happened? It's now going to really take, to really do harmful things for Parikshit Maharaj now. He immediately started the work. And this Parikshit Maharaj got so hungry, thirsty, so thirsty for more. I want water. Who made all these things? It was the Kali. Because that's what Kali is controlling. Kali is in every one of us actually. When we chant, he runs away. That's why we do this Nama Sankirtan chanting. He cannot touch us. Mahamantra is the only place that he will run away from that. And what happened? Because of thirsty, he was trying to look for water and he went into a hut where the ashram of Shamika Rishi was there. So what you see in the picture is actually Shamika Rishi. So that Rishi was a very noble person, very, very wonderful person. And he was in meditation. Remember those rishis, when they go into meditation, like I told you, right? Lord Shiva was doing that, right? Something like that. When they go there, they cannot hear anything else unless they want to. All completely shut up. And then he was, king. That's a king, big king. Parikshit Maharaj, a very big king. He was going, oh Rishi, I want water. No reply, no response. Are, I am asking you, I want water. No reply. Are, are you deaf? I am here, I am a king of this kingdom. I want water. No. He got so angry. Angry comes from Kali. So he got angry. Then he immediately, like here always those days, they don't really shoot like they have bow and arrow, right? That's what he was having for hunting animals. So he really grabbed, took his bow, and with the tip of the bow, there was a dead snake there nearby. The dead snake, right? Yeah. He really took that by the tip of that and took it and put it on the neck. Even then, Shamika Rishi could not really get up. He was in samadhi. He was in meditative, deep trance. And he put the thing and then went away. With anger, he went away. King is now out. Now there was one son of this Rishi, Shamika Rishi. His name was Shringi. Tell the name? Shringi. Shringi was playing outside. Little outside, right? You see, near our home, we'll play a little outside, right? Run here and there. So he was playing with other friends. And some of his friends saw this when the king was really doing that to his own father. His own father, right? Shamika Rishi. And he told, your father, look at here, look at and go and then see what is there on your father's neck. He put a snake on it. Snake, dead snake. The dead snake, not the living one, dead snake. But Shamika Rishi, his father, the father of this Shringi did not know. He came and then he got so angry. My father has been insulted. Somebody insulted my father. Whoever it is. He immediately pulled that Brahmin thread. Those days, any Brahmins, not like nowadays Brahmins. Nowadays there is no Brahmin. Those, when they really give a curse, it happens. And he just pulled his Brahmin thread and then I am going to give a curse to this king. Whoever did it, he will die in within, by 7 days. The big snake. Why snake? Because that was what that king put on the head, on the neck, right? Who is the king of the snake? Tadaka. Dakshaka. Sorry. Dakshaka. That Dakshaka is in a different planet. Okay? That Dakshaka will come and then, bite this, whoever did it, and 7th day it will come and then kill. Only 7 days I am giving chance for him to live. He will die. Curse is curse. And he cursed. And then by the time, then hearing, then Shamika Rishi just came out to his senses. What is happening? Oh, he saw something. It's okay. No problem. He just like throw it out and say, what happened? Then they explained. Oh, your son has cursed that whoever did that one. For that you did the cursing? You did curse just for the small things? You don't know how to forgive others? What kind of person you are? This is very bad. But the thing is, because you made a curse for that, it is irrevocable. The curses, not all the curses can be really irrevocable. Revocable. It's irrevocable. That's what he did. When he really turned the Brahmin thread in one way, whether it is actually adjustable or not adjustable. This is not adjustable anymore. So it is going to happen. So the news went straight away to Parikshit Maharaj immediately. Parikshit Maharaj heard it. Oh. Yes. So be it. I have 7 days to live. Now I have to find a way. How I can make use of these 7 days? Actually, for him at least, he knew only 7 days he is going to live. For us, we don't know. We assume that things will be going on. Isn't it? But anyway, so he said, what is the best thing to do? He was thinking. And that time, Sukadeva Goswami, he was a very, very popular, very famous personality. So he immediately said, I am going to consult that with Sukadeva Goswami. And he ran, not he asked him. He immediately ran to Sukadeva Goswami, fell at his lotus feet, and he explained the situation. Oh, Sukadeva Goswami, this is what happened. What can I do? I have only 7 days to live. And how can I make use of my life so that I will be really taken care? Please advise. Then he said, yes, there is only one thing. That is the highest thing I am going to give you. It is not chanting Rutram or something, or doing these all kinds of this puja, that puja. No. Nothing is going to work. That's all only for material people. So I am going to give you that, which is the topmost goal. That is Krishna Bhakti. Listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. I will recite the Bhagavatam for you. The condensed form in 7 days. Just for you. Please arrange immediately. So immediately the message went on, and Sukadeva Goswami already, remember, this spiritual world is different. Only we need email, this, that, everything, otherwise nobody knows. There, the channel, remember how they are communicating, how they are actually, all the rishis, they are all able to see all the leelas of the Lord all the time. And Sukadeva Goswami immediately communicated to everybody. So many rishis. There are 60,000 rishis or something like that. All over the planetary system. Not just on earth alone. And went on. Then they arranged a narration. Sukadeva Goswami said, yes, I will recite the Srimad Bhagavatam for you. And you hear that from me. And this is the Bhagavata Saptaha. Bhagavata Saptaha is not easy for anyone to have. There are a lot of recitation going on so many places. They are all run for money or whatever it is. Our Gurudev is completely different. So now, what we are actually going to see. From next class we will be going into intensities. is something very, very special. Every chapter I will take, and we will, I will give condense that then. And there are many rishis. These are some of the rishis that who really came, some of the popular rishis that. All the news went out. Immediately they all flew. And the last line you read, Narada and Sutta Goswami. Narada Muni, Sutta Goswami is very important. I am going to come because he is the one which we will be talking about more. And not Veda Vyasa, because the Srimad Bhagavatam was also narrated, like Lord Shiva narrated to Sukadeva Goswami through the parrot when he was sitting as a parrot, right? Then he was actually born as the son of the Veda Vyasa, and that Veda Vyasa also taught whatever he knows that. Because remember, there are so many personalities all over the planetary systems listening to the eternal Leelas of the Lord. All the time that is happening. And now, this Sutta Goswami is the one which we are going to be actually we really seeing that one. Look at so many rishis, Atri, Sarodhan, Bhrigu, Parasara, everybody, they all came and then attended there. And now the last one is, how did Parikshit Maharaj leave the body? At the end of the 7 days Bhagavatam was going on. Parikshit Maharaj did not sleep even for a minute. He did not even drink even a single drop of water. He did not take any single morsel of food. 24 hours a day going on. Arey, how many minutes that we can read Srimad Bhagavatam? After 5 minutes, I have other things. I have the plans, isn't it? Look at it, 7 days and night. He did not even drink even a single drop of water. He did not even sleep for a moment. And Sukadeva Goswami is already liberated. He can do whatever. All the time it was going on. And then finally, the 7th day, yes, he is concluding. I will discuss that in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. As we go, it's 18,000 verses. I'm not going to talk all 18,000 verses. I'll take a chapter, condense, put few slokas only. At the end, 7th day, is coming. Everybody's getting ready now. And he is now telling last instruction. It's called last instruction. There is a chapter for that. So they go, so I'm saying, oh, now Parikshit, because now you have heard the Srimad Bhagavatam, you are now liberated. You do not have any bondage. Your soul has no bondage to your body anymore. You are liberated. When that snake bird is going to really kill you with that intense poison, you won't feel any pain. And everything is now, meanwhile, they wanted to protect. They put Parikshit Maharaj in a closed chamber. Only the Brahmin trust, those sages and all, they can come in. But nobody else can. Even food, it was taken in, it was respected, it was seen whether it's not poison or whatever. They're checking so many things there. But I will tell you something. When Parikshit Maharaj left the body, not even a single trace of pain was there. But when we leave the body, without Krishna, without the Krishna consciousness, how much pain it will be? Just imagine. 20,000 scorpions biting at the same time. How much pain that will be? That is the 20,000 scorpions, scorpions, right? Very poisonous, right? And when it stings, it's so painful. 20,000 scorpions stinging at the same time, that kind of pain we will get. But can we do anything about it? No. Only one thing that happens in the body is the morphines automatically get generated. Scientists are still struggling where it comes from. When the person is about to leave the body, all of a sudden morphine is the painkiller. Natural painkiller, automatically that nobody knows how it comes. It comes and then, so even then we cannot bear the pain. With the pain. That is why I am telling you, not the children, they are just coming up. The old ones. I will tell you, we are all going to face that soon, isn't it? That pain, we have to think about it. And this is the reason the Lord is arranging to go through so many painful experiences for us, is just to prepare you for that final pain that you have to go through. But at the same time, if you hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and if you develop so much of devotion to to the Lord? Like what happened for Parikshit Maharaj? Nothing can touch you. And in Bhagavad Gita, he says that you think at the, Andakale, right? He really tells that, Andakale, when you're about to leave, think about me. Then you will definitely come to me. Arey, with that pain, Arey Krishna, you are telling you something impossible. How can I remember you at that kind of pain? Only thing that we can hope is, oh Lord, I will remember you. And at the time of leave my body, I won't be able to remember you. But please, you remember me. That is the only hope we have. We do not hope that. Some people thinking, oh, he says at the end, no problem. I will happily enjoy this whole life for this many years, and when I am about to die, okay, already doctor will say, yeah, you are going to be living only for 5 days or something. Then I will start. Krishna. Nothing is going to come. It's not going to work. You have to be smaranam, shravanam, kirtanam, smaranam. Unless you do the smaranam 24 hours a day, you still do your work. Smaranam is something. Remember, your wife is cooking for for his husband or something, or ideally a devotee is actually cooking for Krishna. He is doing the work, but you will be thinking, oh, Krishna will like this one, Krishna likes that, and that was the smaranam that will be going on. Just like that, whatever that we do, we may be in a big position. We don't have to leave anything. You work, no problem, but the smaranam has to be there. So that time, we cannot remember, he can at least come and there. But then, all right, now the time is coming. This snake bird is actually about to, now he disguised as a Brahmana, and then coming down to kill Parikshit Maharaj. And when he was coming on the way, there was another rishi. His name was Kashyapa. This Kashyapa Muni is different than the saint that some of you might have known. This Kashyapa Muni is coming. You know what is the special about Kashyapa Muni? Any poison that you have, he can tell, he can say, chant the mantra, it will go away. And now they just meet before. So Kashyapa Muni said, oh, I have to save the king. He is our dear king. He is very noble king. He should not die. I should do whatever that I can. So he is coming down. And when he is walking, he sees this snake bird, Takshaka. Hey, who are you? Yes, I am Takshaka. I am actually going for this. Oh, yeah, I want to meet you only. What are you going to do? Yeah, yes, I am going to kill with my most poisonous venom. No, you should not do that. But if you give whatever the poison you really put on him, I can always take it out. I can always chant my mantra, take it out. Oh, prove to me. Prove. So then Takshaka said, okay, all right. So so there was a test there. So because Takshaka did not really believe that he has that kind of power. So he asked on a banana tree. He said, okay, all right, you put your venom there, all the poison there, and let us see. Whether my mantra works or not. So the Takshaka actually just put some poison there, and the whole banana tree completely becomes dried, withered, finished. All right, now you do. Okay, what are you going to do? All right, he started, his mantra, very powerful mantra. Nowadays, mantras have no power because of the Kali again. So, and he chanted the mantra, and when the mantra chanted, the whole plant, the tree, it was coming back to life, completely back again. Takshaka now got worried. Oh, then that means I am not going to satisfy the curse of that Brahmana. I have a problem. So he said, okay, please, Kashyapa, you should not go there. No, I will go there. He is my king. I have to save him. No. What do you want? No, I don't want anything. Then he said, I will give you so much of gold. See, the word gold is coming again. See the Kali Yuga. So much of gold, in piles of mountains of gold I can give. Okay. Oh, gold you are giving, how much? This much? Okay, all right. He was bribed. So he took the gold, went away. And when the snake bird came, and then hit. You know how Kavi came in? Because any sages can get in. He transformed. That Dakshaka transformed into kind of a rishi kind of. So no, because 60,000 rishis are around. So how will you know who is who? And he got into that. As soon as he got in, boom, that's it. He took his original form as the big Dakshaka and then just put his poison, finished. Burned, actually burned. Immediately burned. This is very important. This is how, this is, of course, okay, he at least knew 7 days, and also he, of course, because he was liberated, there was no pain. Look at our case. We don't know how many days we are going to be there. Maybe more, we don't know. But the thing is that pain is going to be there. Now that Bhagavatam, what we got, here I am going to stop. The Bhagavatam that we got was given by Sutta Goswami. Remember I told you that name, Sutta Goswami. So the Sutta Goswami, who heard that condensed version of 7 days narration, is the one what we got.